But we begin this hour with the story of a professional storyteller, a television journalist who this week confronted his own story, and it's a painful one at that.
But what brought him to do so? Well, at 17's Robert Price laid it all out.
As a veteran television cameraman and reporter, Brian Champagne has covered more than a few water rescues and more than a few body recoveries. This week he set out to cover another one, that of his own father, lost at sea 50 years ago. Why? Perhaps because it will help fill the hole in a boy's heart, mend a long-standing void. Perhaps it will inform his approach to his job as a professor of broadcast journalism or his other job as a working freelance TV journalist, skills he started to develop right here at KGET 30 years ago. Champagne was 5 years old when he lost his 32-year-old father, Kern County Probation Officer Alan Champagne.
He went deep-sea fishing with some buddies in a boat that one of them owned. The boat was purported to be like it would right itself if it got tipped, but instead a rogue wave hit it and it split. It was front page news in the Bakersfield Californian. 2 bodies were recovered. 3 others swam 5 miles to shore. As for Alan Champagne, they searched and they searched. And they scrambled Coast Guard, there was a helicopter, boats went out, and they found possibly a kelp bed that might have hung him up, but never found. Things were never the same for his mother, Lynn, or the family. How could they be? My mother became a single mom before it was cool. She was left with 5 kids between the ages of 3 and 10. The loss was compounded by the fact that Alan Champagne's body was never found. The toll was not just emotional. There was the uncertainty. You can't get life insurance for a year. And we struggled. We had help. 2 conspiracy theories will pop up, and you can put an end to those if you've recovered a body. If not, who knows? After all, his Navy training would have helped him survive. That was the speculation. Perhaps there in the water, even as others died, maybe Alan Champagne decided to get away from an unhappy marriage. So he faked his own drowning to start a new life with a new identity. Yes, the Champagne family actually had to deal with nonsensical conspiracy theories like that. Brian Champagne was born and raised in Bakersfield, graduated from Highland High, Bakersfield College, and Cal State Bakersfield. Then came television. My real career started at KGET. When I was a junior in college, I'd type the names at the bottom of the screen, ran the audio board. Yeah, when you don't hear your anchor for a second, sorry, that was me. Learned a lot here at 17. Galen Young and Ann Ballantyne, they were awesome. I left right before Jim Scott came over. On Thursday, he traveled to Morro Bay. Why? To understand. As the guy who was behind the camera for years, I've been to those things where they're trying to recover a body, and I don't flashback or anything like that, but you have a little more insight into it, what the people are going through. Terrible things happen to people, and when a boat splits apart and people are lost at sea, it's wow, isn't that a horrible day? Yeah, it's a horrible day, but it also lives went sideways that day. And now he is both storyteller and subject, counselor and counselee, years after he really needed it. No one did therapy. We didn't talk about it, and I think maybe that's what hey, this is 50 years. Let's at least talk. Brian Champagne teaches broadcast journalism at Utah State University, and he's a just the facts kind of guy. No embellishment, no side trips into commentary. Perhaps this experience will show him a different side of himself, of his profession. We keep it really straight, and so, but there is that human side, and maybe starting this week, I'll start sharing that more. Champagne doesn't like being the story. He didn't ask to be the subject, the center of a documentary, but then he didn't ask for a life-altering tragedy either. Those things, they change who you are. They change what kind of journalist you are. Champagne couldn't quite put into words why he had to be in Morro Bay on the 50-year anniversary of his father's death. He just knew he had to be there. What he does with the experience, the way he teaches, the way he does his job, the way he lives his life, is something he'll just have to discover. In Bakersfield, Robert Price, 17 News.